because there's dust all around us. There's actually dander and pollen and mold spores and, wait for it, this is horrible, dust mite feces floating in the air that we are breathing in. You know, so many of us struggle with the itchy eyes or the sniffly nose, and we are struggling with hay fever. Although not a cure, when you have an air purifier, you're filtering the air. I want to show you this air purifier. This is our Bali from LivePure. It is HSN's most powerful air purifier. A lot of people say, I want an air purifier, but I don't want to have one in every single room of the house. This is one that we've had on HSN in different iterations over the past couple of years since COVID. Many of my friends and family, my son's teacher bought this actually at the very beginning of COVID. She called and said, what should I buy? I recommended this. This is an air purifier that has a forever filter. It has a real HEPA filter, which is the best you can buy. It's important to point that out. But it has a forever filter, so you'll never need to spend money on buying a new filter again. It comes in several fabulous colors, and the team today, for our final airing, gave us better than the today's special price. We're at $179.99. Why? It's our birthday finale. It's the end of the month. This price goes up at midnight tonight. So $179.99 if you order it today. $36, 5 flex pay. The very first thing I bought when I came to HSN all those years ago was an air purifier. I'd never had one. I never thought I needed one because, well, you can't see it like we mentioned. But boy, I would never give it up. I want you to hear the finer details and understand why it's important and why this particular model is a great selection. We have amazing air purifiers, but Vonabelle,
thank you.
This one is the big one. It's the granddaddy. It has all the features.
It does. It's the one, if you thought, oh, I don't know which air purifier to get, and maybe I should get one that is for my small room, or get the medium. This is the one you don't have to double, think it. You get this one and you can put it in any room. Now, to wow you at first, Adam, let's clean this smoke right out of the chamber.
Okay.
Let's hit that button, because I want you to see how it moves the air to clean the air. That way you can see right off the bat exactly what's gonna happen in your home. Now, don't blink. Do you see that smoke spinning? Now, smoke is the hardest particle to remove. You saw how it was spinning, and boom, it's clean. So the purpose of showing this is to show you what will happen in your room. The smoke, the dander, the dust mites, like you said, dust feces, all of those things will be removed as it cleans the air. And you have to have a good motor because you have to move the air to clean the air. Now with this particular unit, if you've ever thought of getting one and you did feel confused, like, okay, I want it in my bedroom, but I want it in my big space. This one will do your smallest room, that 10 by 10, up to 2,000 square feet. Okay, so at the smaller space, we can clean that air 4.5 times an hour, and up to 22 times an hour as you clean that. Now, we're going to do that with 2 layers of filtration. First is a cocoa carbon. It's getting all those things you see going over, bigger particles, down to the true HEPA. Allergens, smoke, dander, dust, dust mites, mold, spores. And we're capturing 99.97% of all the particles in the air down to 0.3 microns. At 0.3 microns, those are things you can't see. You may go, oh, my nose is itchy. Oh, I'm thirsty. Oh, I keep clearing my throat. And you're like, why? I don't see anything. Because these are small particles. Now, to help you understand, like when I say 0.3 microns, 80 to 100 microns is one single strand of hair, okay? Just pull that one little gray hair out of your head, in my case. Not saying anything for anybody else, but I have that one little gray hair you can pull out. So imagine 80 to 100 microns, and that's barely visible, right? One single strand of hair. Then you go down 30 microns pollen, and then you have household dust, pet dander, and then the 0.3 smoke, which sometimes you can't see it, but you smell it first, okay? So we're gonna remove all of those particles. Now, we are smack dab in grass allergy season. Things to worry about are grass, pollen, tree, weeds. Those things can really set your allergies off. But so can the internal allergens in the house, because the EPA says inside our house is actually more allergy-filled than outside, because we have so many things that off gas or get dusty and things like that. And I always say getting an air purifier is an act of love for your family, but let me think about what maybe held you back, like because you felt confused, what size do I get? Getting this today at the best price ever, it just makes it easy. Get this one. Put it in your smallest bedroom, your medium, your large, or put it in your open space. Now in my home, my living room is open to my kitchen, is open to my dining room. Maybe you have an open floor plan too. Here you go. Look at this and say, okay, which of these visuals can you relate to? Which room is like a room in your home that you would like to get clean of those allergens? And I'm going to read off some things. 10 by 12 room, we're going to scrub the air clean 22 times an hour. 15 by 20, which is a huge room, 9 times every hour scrubbing that air clean. 25 by 30, we're starting to get into open floor plans, 4 times every hour. 20 by 50, which is 1,500 square feet, that's the size of my whole house. We are going to clean it 2 times every hour. And if you choose to take it up to its full capacity of 2,000 square feet, 1 1/3 time every single hour, which is 33 times a day, scrubbing that air clean. And I say scrubbing, think about when you clean your dishes and you really scrub your dishes, we're gonna scrub that air clean. And what's important about having a great motor, like we're gonna show you again in a second, is because if I say this does up to 2,000 square feet, I need the air from that corner, 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 right? And if I don't have a good motor, I can't move the air to clean that air. So that's a good segue to let you look at the smoke chamber again, because this is a great way to show you what's actually happening that you necessarily can't see. Look at how that smoke is spinning. Do you see it moving? That's always, every time it's a big wow to me.
It's instant.
You couldn't see those letters in the back that say birthday before, and now you can. Everything becomes clear, breathable, more comfortable, and if you happen to have an allergy reaction, if you happen to have breathing issues, this is a great help to your family. That's why I always say it's an act of love. But if what held you back from getting an air purifier was the confusion of, I don't know what to get for what size room, and the ongoing cost of filters, because you might get sticker shock when you go, oh, it's time for a new filter. Oh my gosh, I did not budget for a new filter.
Right.
$40, $50, $60.
Right.
I want you to know that this has a forever filter. All you do is take an upholstery tool from your vacuum cleaner and you simply vacuum your cocoa carbon, which is your pre-filter of the good, better, best is the best, and vacuum your true HEPA, and it comes back to its original performance, Adam. So this is amazing.
I think that, to Vonabelle's point, that is the singular difference that makes all the difference. A lot of us might have had air purifiers over the years and not replaced the filter because we couldn't find the filter. They're out of stock of the filter, and then we just let it fall by the wayside. There is a value to saying never spend another dollar, never spend another penny. You buy this, it's a forever filter, you never worry about it again. You buy the air purifier once and that's it. There is a value to saying what Vonabelle said regarding size. You know, you see air purifiers at $70, $80, $90, $100, and they are this big, and yes, you might put it on the counter in the kitchen or in the bedroom, but you have to have one there, and one there, and one in the living room, and one in the bedroom, and one in the guest room, one and done. One and done. 2,200 square foot home, one and done, especially in an open floor plan environment. This one machine will cover everything. By no means is this a luxury. You know, the EPA says the air inside our homes is up to 5 times more polluted than the air outside of our homes. This isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. You know, I could show you a glass of water with dirt in it and you wouldn't drink it. I can show you the dust on this surface and you'll say you need to clean it. But because, as is so often the way we are as humans, when we can't see it, well, it's all right, it's fine. It's not okay, it's not fine. It's better, it's healthier if we have an air purifier getting mold spores out of the air. It's healthier if we have an air purifier getting dust mite feces out of the air, instead of them going up your nose and into your lungs. It's better. So the cause, the reason to get one is strong, it's compelling. This one is our most powerful. So for somebody to say, listen, do I go for the middle level, the entry level, or best? This is good, better, best. Reason to buy it today, because that's, I suppose, what it comes down to. Why today, not tomorrow? Why today, not yesterday? Because for today, for one day only, they knocked the price down. Until midnight tonight, they knocked the price down to the lowest price ever, actually lower than a today's special. So you're getting it for $179.99. If you order it tomorrow, the price is $300. If you call tomorrow and order it, it's $299.95. And the shipping goes way up as well. So that's the reason why so many folks have ordered it today. Now, this is the last presentation. I know that in the beautiful gray, there's only a couple hundred left. White is selling very, very well. Black is magnificent. This, I believe, is called the taupe.
Yeah.
This is the taupe. This previously has been the best seller. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes, during our TS, which, by the way, this is cheaper than TS. That was our best seller. You know why? They executed it really well.
Yeah.
It's like blends with your ivories and your whites and your creams.
It was like the perfect paint color, yes?
Yes. Thank you for saying that. It's true. They really executed that color, that taupe, really, really well.
So if you do want the taupe, they just told me that is the most limited of them all. I get passionate about it, Vonabelle, because it's something that is so often overlooked, and it cannot be overlooked.
Yeah. And not only that, so yesterday, to let you in on the inside, I got a message saying, with the Bali, we're going to have it be $179.99. Sometimes they don't even tell us, but I said, oh wow, and they did not. It's birthday month, and birthday month has had all month birthday prices. This isn't. This was a today birthday, last day. They called LivePure and said, hey, could you do something for the last day? So this is even a better price than when this was a today special. So in case you were thinking about it, this is a good day to get it. But then also, perhaps what held you back from getting an air purifier is the ongoing cost. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to budget for a new filter. I have a son, Jamie, and Jamie had allergies, and I never bit the bullet, and now I feel bad, but now I've gotten an air purifier, even though he's an adult, because it was the ongoing cost. Yes, I could buy the unit, but then like, okay, I have to budget, because look at how big this is. Okay, this filter covers the whole unit. That's important because you know there are some people, some companies who cheat. You open this up and maybe the filter it's in the middle for a couple of inches, or maybe you open it up and it's really just on one side.
Yep.
This is huge, true HEPA. What you find in the hospitals, what you find on the airplanes, that's what this is.
It's the real deal.
And you do not have to buy a new filter on this one. This is meant for the life of the unit. So you're gonna take your upholstery tool and you're going to vacuum your pre-filter. By the way, Jamie made this dirty for me. I said, Jamie, I'll let you have this in your house if you make this dirty. So this was actual dirt collected at Jamie's apartment back then. And then, so this is cocoa carbon of the good, better, best. It's the best in pre-filters. And then this is true HEPA. And you're also going to vacuum this clean. Then it comes back to its original performance, meant for the life of the unit. Now, what do they say the life of the unit is? They say about 12 years. Not because it goes bad, Adam, because in 12 years there'll be new technology.
For sure.
So I'm sure we'll have some breakthroughs. But imagine for the next 12 years you have a great functioning air purifier that didn't cost you another nickel. And so I have had people reach out to me and go, well, Vonabelle, you said there's no getting a new filter, but that light came on. Here's the nice thing. So these N2 lights, one says the HEPA filter, one says the pre-filter. Okay, those are not, hey, go buy a new filter. Those are not panic mode. Those are only reminders to vacuum. Now, on other models, not of LivePure, these go off and you're like, oh, wait, I need a new filter. I need a ruler. Oh, how big is this? I don't even know where to get one. And then sticker shock when you find out one this big could be $50, $60, $70, $80. No sticker shock, because all you do is keep vacuuming it. Now, if you have pets, I want you to vacuum it a little more often, because you will see cat hair, dog hair, and all of those things. If not, then they say every couple months is good enough. So it's not giving you extra work, but it is working extra hard for you to remove allergens out of the air. Dust, dust mites, mold spores. And we are in grass season heavily. That really makes people suffer. Now, there are other allergy seasons, but I wanted to let you know July and August are both heavy grass. If you have allergies, you know you're suffering, you open the door, those allergens come in. So having an air purifier is truly an act of love for your family. And when you think about the particles in the air, if you've gone to a restaurant and you got a drink, and they brought something to the table, and by the way, look at how easy that was. The cover is magnetic, by the way, which I really like. So it just snaps back on, and the magnetic just draws it in. So let's say you went to a restaurant and they gave you this nice glass of water, it's nice and clear, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll drink that. But let's say the same restaurant gave you this glass of water and you saw all these particles and you were like, excuse me, you need to change this. There's all particles in here.
No way.
And they would, because you wouldn't drink that. But now we have to have the same standard for our air as we do our water. Those particles are there, whether you want to emit them or not. They are there, maybe making your nose run, keeping you up at night, making you have a drink of water, or sometimes worse, people's eyes get red and watery. having an air purifier for your family is an act of love, and this is the one you do not have to think about, because I know that frustration. Do I get one for this room, what size do I need? Here's the nice thing, today, this is the one that goes anywhere because it does up to 2,000 square feet, Adam.
So we are, and if you can hear some thunder, it is lightning outside.
I heard that thunder, oh my gosh.
It's a creepy good deal. Folks, it's always wonderful to see such a great response to such an amazing price. I know that Lisa, who works behind the scenes, made this happen for us. It was, as Vonabelle mentioned, dropped in price today and goes back up tonight, so it will be $300. We're taking final orders on taupe. As you would imagine, when the price is so low versus what it was, there's a reaction. So taupe is last call. That gorgeous, beautiful graphite, extremely popular as well. If you want graphite or taupe, I would be ordering in the next 5 minutes to guarantee you get it. We have the white down front, and we also have the black at the back. We have FlexPay available. So FlexPay brings it home for $36. You have 30 days to try it. If you don't notice a difference in your home, you can send it back for a refund of the purchase price. What I think you'll notice is that you'll wake up and you'll feel the air is fresher. You know, on a very basic level, because I'm giving you all the hardcore, you know, the dust mites and the dander and the dust mite feces and the allergens and pollen. All of that is accurate, but even on a most basic level, one of the wonderful things about having an air purifier is that you'll never need to buy an air freshener, a plug-in, oil, candles ever again, because this will get rid of the odors and the smells in the house from pets or from cooking. So on that level alone, it's fantastic. Your house feels fresher. If I were to guide you, you know, and I've seen them all these air purifiers over all these years, and we have great, great air purifiers. I recommended this to family and friends, to my son's teacher, Mrs. Roberts, if you're watching, hi, Mrs. Roberts, at the start of COVID, because this is not only a one and done, rather than I have to buy 5 to cover the house. It's one and done, and it has that forever filter, so you do not need to spend any more money on it at all. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm happy to steer you here. I think it's fantastic. The air purifier I've got at home was bought many years ago. It was $600, $700. The technology is not as good as this, but the technology's evolved over the years, and even this at $300 is a remarkable price. If you can grab it at $179, you are winning the birthday party finale.
Yeah. And when you think about your home, no smell is the best smell. Like, you don't want to walk people come in and go, oh, you have 2 dogs and you have a cat and maybe a gerbil. You want no smell, and that's what an air purifier will do for you. It makes it so it just smells clean. Many people are using sprays and candles, and here's something, this should make you giggle because it made me giggle when I learned. So sprays are called VOCs, volatile organic compounds. Candles, volatile organic compounds. They add things in your air, the things you're supposed to take out of your air that hurt us. So if you're using these to cover, why not get an air purifier that will remove? Coco Carbon's job is to remove these VOCs. And we have Coco Carbon on this air purifier. So, and I would bet if you're buying these, you know, every month or so, over the course of a year, you could spend, you know, half the value of this machine and just have this for, you know, years and years and years, and not add these chemicals to the air, but actually remove all of the smells so that you don't need them and have the best fresh air for your family. And again, this is LivePure. So LivePure does have a great warranty, but they also have USA-based customer service, which people really love. Over and over, people reach out to me, I love that you guys have USA-based customer service. What does that mean? If you have a problem or even just a question, when you call in, that call is answered right here in America, answered by an American, and people really appreciate that. And then there is a great warranty on this as well. So a lot of times when you get a machine that's doing such a great thing, you're like, oh, you only get one color.
Right.
But we also thought about the aesthetics of your home and said, well, what would you like to blend with your decor? Of course, white is a great neutral. And then we did execute a great taupe color, which I really, when that came out, that made it my favorite color because it's a great neutral that goes with all your creams and beiges and whites. And then of gray, which has been in the decorator world for a long time. And then we also have the black. So there's a lot of good choices, but the important thing is what's happening. So let's do the smoke again, Adam.
Smoke, here we go.
Now pay attention. If you are not paying attention right now, come to your TV a second because I want you to watch the smoke move because that's what's key. LivePure has a quiet motor that moves the air to clean the air. Now you could see that just wiped out that smoke. Where did it go? It went through Coco Carbon filter into the true HEPA. Remember, true HEPA is what hospitals use. It's what the airplanes use. And so doing that, we're removing 99.97% of all the particles in the air. Let me show you. Yes, oh, thank you. You read my mind, because I want to come back and do this as well. So if you put the micron chart, I'll do the micron chart, and then I want to show you this.
Real fast, they're letting me know it's last call on the gray and also the taupe. I'm not worried about the black or the white right now, but if you want the taupe or the gray, last chance.
Okay, so as you look at this graph, because I know when I say 99.97 down to 0.3 microns, you're like, okay, what's that mean, Bob?
Right.
So 80 to 100 microns is one single strand of hair. Then going down is your pollen, household dust, pet dander, and then smoke at 0.3 microns. And to help you understand what is 0.3 microns, I want you to, this exercise ball, okay? Let's pretend this is a single strand of hair, just one hair. Like I said, I'm willing to pull out my one little gray hair out of my head. If this is one single strand of hair, and you know you could barely see that, right? Okay, what's this bead in front of it? It is 0.3 microns.
Tiny, tiny.
So that's teeny tiny. Let me turn that so you could see. I think we got to use an orange bead or something next time. But you see how tiny that is between my fingers? Okay.
Yeah.
That's 0.3 microns next to 100 microns, which is this exercise ball, which is one piece of hair. So now you understand why, why don't I feel well today? I don't see anything in the air. Because they're tiny particles and they irritate your nose, they irritate your eyes, they make you need the drink of water, they make your eyes red. So this is an act of love for your family that you could do so reasonable, especially today. As I said earlier, if you hadn't heard me, all month long, there have been great values. This was not on sale until this morning. When they called LivePure and said, hey, could you do something for our last day as a big hurrah? So today, this is actually cheaper than our today's special.
It's that
was
big a
on
deal.
this. Yes.
And that's why the response is through the roof. We do have a little bit of hold, but bear with us. If you can go to hsn.com, that'll get you to the front of the line. Or if you just still want to call us, that is A-OK, as long as we make sure you get one. So you see the benefits, you feel the benefits, you breathe the benefits every single day. It's a fabulous price for the best. So we see all these amazing air purifiers. This is best in class. Normally it's pricey. I mean, $300 is a lot of money. It's worth it because it's one instead of buying 5 to cover your house. You just buy one. And of course, the value, you could buy an air purifier for $80, but if you've got to spend $60 twice a year to buy new filters, well, that's going to add up real fast. You'll never spend $1, never spend a dime, never spend anything else, because this filter will last you the entire time without you replacing it. So if you are there, thank you so much for ordering. The team are letting me know we have about 90 seconds, 2 minutes, just because this is the last chance. If you order it tomorrow, or if you call tomorrow and say, I saw, a lovely lady in polka dots and some crazy English guy talking about this air purifier, they won't give you the price. It'll be $300. If it was up to me, I'd give you the price, but I'm a big softie. But it'll be $300. If you order it today, Yvonne, it's $179.
I know, it really is a great value for this unit. Why? Because this one, if you, like me, you probably went, well, which one do I get? Do I get that small one and I need one for this space and that space and this space? You can get this and do up to 2,000 square feet. Now your box is gonna say 550 on it. Why? There's an outside agency called AHAM and they decide how many square feet you can do and clean it 4.5 times every hour.
Right.
But this can go up to 2,000 square feet and clean the air 33 times a day. Again, no money pit. I love this. Take your upholstery tool, vacuum. Take your upholstery tool, vacuum, comes back to its original performance, so you never spend another nickel after this incredible value of $179. So I like that, and I also like that when I say that this does up to 2,000 square feet, you think, okay, this is gonna be running a lot and cleaning the air. It's Energy Star rating, so it's not costing you a lot of money. But with a great motor, when I say we're doing up to 2,000 square feet, maybe you have 1,500, maybe you have the open floor plan, we wanna make sure that the air can get out of that corner and behind you and move the air. And so this is a great unit that LivePure really stands behind, and I think it's one that'll bring an act of love to your family.
Thank you, Yvonne Bell.
My pleasure.
You are an act of love. We love having you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Getting the guidance and understanding why it's important is so, so crucial. Try it. I know you'll love it. 30-day return policy, of course. It's our big finale. All the deals are the best deals in the next 70 minutes. I do want to